One UI 9 beta is officially here, and honestly, it feels unreal that we're already at this stage of the year. Samsung has flipped the switch, and the update is live. So the real question is simple. What's actually new, and is it worth the hype? Let's break it down properly and see exactly what this beta brings to the table. Welcome back to TalksTV. I'm Daniel, and yes, One UI 9 beta has landed. We've actually been running an early build on the Galaxy S26 for a little while now, so this isn't completely new to us. But now that the official beta is public, it's time to walk through the confirmed changes and see what Samsung is officially highlighting. To be completely honest, this isn't a massive overhaul. If you were expecting dramatic redesigns everywhere, you might want to lower those expectations slightly. Still, there are meaningful tweaks here. Let's quickly run through the official changelog, then you can check out our full hands-on to see everything in action across the system. Looking at the beta running on the Galaxy S26 Ultra, the welcome screen highlights improved personalization, productivity upgrades, and stronger security. Once you tap into the full changelog, that's where Samsung outlines every official adjustment included in this first beta release. One of the headline changes is a more customizable quick panel. You now have greater flexibility to rearrange controls and fine-tune the layout. The brightness and volume sliders can be resized, and even the media player section can be adjusted. It's not revolutionary, but it does give you more control than before. When you actually try it, you'll notice the sliders aren't just resizable, they're slightly thicker as well. It's a subtle visual shift, nothing dramatic, but enough to feel different. These are the kinds of refinements Samsung seems focused on this time around, small but deliberate interface improvements. Samsung DeX also gets some attention. Moving apps between windows is now smoother and more intuitive, which makes multitasking feel less clunky. It's a practical improvement rather than a flashy one, but for DeX users, that added fluidity could make a noticeable difference in daily use. Samsung Notes introduces a new tape feature that lets you cover sections of your notes and reveal them later. Alongside that, there are additional pen styles for writing and drawing. It adds a creative layer to note-taking without changing the core functionality people already rely on. Game Booster has expanded controls too. You can now tweak more settings directly from the panel without exiting your game. Things like resolution and screenshot format are accessible on the fly, which keeps the experience uninterrupted and far more convenient for mobile gamers. There's also increased transparency around location access, plus the strong push in accessibility. Features like text spotlight for easier reading, enhanced physical keyboard shortcuts, improved mouse keys, single-tap replacements for swipes, select to speak, and talkback refinements make up a big portion of this update. In fact, most of the deeper additions in One UI 9 are found within those accessibility enhancements. Beyond that, what you see in the changelog is largely what you get. There are a few subtle extras we've spotted during extended use, but nothing dramatically beyond what Samsung lists officially. Under the hood, this is Android 18 running with One UI 9 on top, which means we're expecting more to evolve as the beta progresses, especially with Google pushing new Gemini features in Android 18. As updates roll out, we'll be watching closely to see how much of that makes its way into Samsung's build. It's wild to think that One UI 8.5 just exited beta on the Galaxy S25 series, and now One UI 9 is already in testing. Samsung clearly isn't slowing down. Hopefully that speed translates to a quicker, stable launch, likely alongside the upcoming foldables later this year. Subscribe to TalksTV and let's follow the journey together.